moving so fast because there's 23,000 people watching it.
These people love this guy who is
Just
watching
chatting.
himself. Who's watching himself? He's just chatting.
Just chatting.
Just chatting,
Sponsored
baby.
by Uber Eats, I guess.
Oh, hey, we're live now.
Hello.
Can you go to our Twitch page and listen to the volumes
I can't do
of
shit for you. Sorry. I'm on vacation. That's the vibe that I'm doing.
All right,
No, what was it?
Dude, you know what would really tick me off?
Yeah.
You know what really gets my goat is when people go to the Twitch run button page and tell us if our voices are the same volume. I hate that. Ooh, it gets me.
Oh, this will be a funny prank. This is gonna be a funny prank. I'm gonna do that thing that Kylie just said.
Hey, what are you doing? You better not be going to the Twitch page.
I'm a little quieter than you, but just a touch.
Let's
This isn't Final Fantasy 2.
try again. No, this is a demo. This is demo mode.
Okay, so it says I can't stop playing Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah.
And what I'm noticing is that actually you did already stop.
No. See, this is my NES Classic.
Yeah.
And when you go idle on the NES Classic menu, it starts doing a mega demo mode where it goes through like every game and does a little demo on every game.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm
still quieter.
I'm hitting B. I'm going back now on the main menu. There's Final Fantasy 2.
Twitch lag has gotten not bad.
You're still louder, quieter.
Yes, I'm still quieter.
Okay, I'm gonna hit. How about now? What about now? What about now? You got to say something so that your voice is in there.
Yeah. What I said was I'm gonna check.
But you said it quiet.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much good.
All right.
I think you're still a touch louder, but whatever.
That's fine. Here's Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2, it doesn't technically run correctly on the NES Classic, but I'm able to run RetroArch inside the NES Classic, and it kind of like seamlessly integrates. It's cool. Here we are. It's Final Fantasy 2. Don't get too excited.
Oh my god, my favorite. I love to watch old turn-based RPGs.
I know that you do. And that's why I've been spending all my time playing them.
Just so that you have something to talk about that we'll both know about and like.
Yeah, exactly. I think of course, I know you can tell just from looking because you're an FF2 head. But I'm in the Tower of Mysidia, which is a late game dungeon.
Of your Cydia?
No.
Whose Cydia?
Mysidia.
Is that like a kind of mushroom?
It could be Mysidia. It's different from Dissidia, but a lot of some characters from Mysidia could be in Dissidia. I've never played it.
Is it fucked up that you're on the right side?
I'm on the right side. What does that mean?
The enemy is on the left side. Unless you're that ogre with the orbs.
That's standard Final Fantasy. That's how it was before it went 3D. So that's normal. You can see my the Rickard, this guy at the bottom named Rickard. He's a temporary member. I just met him.
Rickard is one of it's a lone character from that Japanese baseball game.
It's Rickard Slauson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could definitely be in there. But if you see his head, he's supposed to be wearing armor. It looks like a graphical glitch where the helmet is too far to the right and it's supposed to be further to the left over his like weird featureless head. Do you see what I'm seeing?
I just see a green man.
No. Bottom right person.
Yeah, that's a green man. I guess it's yellowy.
Oh, yeah,
like,
it looks yellow to me.
This is like a spinach knight.
You see his weird helmet, how it's just like his head doesn't make sense. It's got like a weird little bump in the middle on top. And it's because
I agree that it doesn't make sense, but I don't think that I have a good read on what would make it make
Yeah,
sense.
sorry. I think I've just been living in NES RPG land for too long, and I'm just like, I don't see the code. I see, I just see blonde, brunette, redhead. Actually, 2 redheads.
And 2 green heads.
Let's see. The big green guy, that's a Hill Gigas. He's very strong. So I'm going to cast Curse on him to reduce his strength and defense. And I'm going to have the other people attack the
I actually
boss.
know a thing or two about turn-based RPGs, and just don't even bother doing status moves because they basically don't do anything.
That's not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
I've played thousands of hours of Pokemon. I think I know a thing or two about this.
Ah! Rickard!
You don't need to use status moves. You just got to keep attacking.
That's not true in Final Fantasy II, and you can tell because my curse failed, and then the Hill Gigas attacked Rickard, and he's dead now. That's bad. So I'm going to attack. Let's try again. My curse is not very high level. It's only level 3, and that's not that high level. So I'm just going to try again. I'm going to bring Rickard back. Come back, Rickard. We missed you.
Try and explain to me again how this head is supposed to be.
Oh, look at his head. It looks normal now.
I see it. No, that makes perfect sense.
And when he turns to the other one that I was talking about earlier, you should be looking at him in profile. It doesn't really look like that helmet in profile, I think. I wasn't paying attention to see if the curse worked. We're just going to move on to casting Berserk on my whole party, which makes everybody really strong. And
why don't you just always have Berserk?
I am. I cast it all the time.
No, but I mean, like, why doesn't your magic character train up like when Goku went into when Goku went into the oh my god, how am I blanking on this?
Hyperbolic time
chamber. And they did the thing where the thing where he just is Super Saiyan for like a full year and he's just eating lunch and his hair turns like white because he doesn't have the aura, but he's still Super Saiyan.
That was
the coolest Goku look. We all know it.
I was introduced to that. Was like the first bit of Dragon Ball Z I ever saw, so that was normal to me. And then when like the show looped back to the early episodes, I'm like, black hair Goku, that's weird.
I think I have a similar thing, although I don't think I spent a lot of time watching Cell Saga before seeing like Saiyan Saga stuff. Anyway, I was also watching Dragon Ball at the same time I was watching Dragon Ball Z. But why doesn't is it Maria that casts the Berserk?
Maria casts Berserk, yes.
So why doesn't she go into a hyperbolic time chamber so that she can just always have Berserk on? Like, it's not even a spell that she casts, it's just like a thing that she has.
Oh, because she already spent 3 days in the hyperbolic time chamber doing other stuff, and as we all know, nobody can spend longer than 3 days in the hyperbolic time chamber in their life. I hope I've answered this adequately for you.
Is that the guy from Space Ghost?
Yeah, that's the guy from Space Ghost.
No, it's the mantis man.
Yeah, I know the green mantis guy, Space Ghost.
Yeah, those are different characters.
You know Space Ghost, the big green guy with the beak and the bug eyes.
No, his name's
Space
Zorak.
Ghost. We all know.
No.
We all love Space Ghost.
He's a Dokarian.
Yeah, Space Ghost. We're talking about the same person.
No. Space Ghost is a human.
He doesn't look like a human.
And he is the only good superhero.
You know Space Ghost was a real thing before it was the talk show.
Yes, I used to watch it on Boomerang.
Great.
I used to watch them both.
I think I saw it once and I was like, this is so bad. They had a monkey.
I I had the sort of the ideal situation where I used to watch Space Ghost on Boomerang, and then years later started watching Space Ghost Coast to Coast, like on Adult Swim or whatever it was on. So I got a taste of both in the correct order. Anyway, I happen to be on the Space Ghost wiki, and can you give me all 3 Space Ghost AKAs?
No. I can't even give you one Space Ghost AKA.
Well, number 1, obviously he's the famous Tad Ghostal.
Oh.
Or Thaddeus Bach. Or Kerr, KYR.
What the fuck? Oh, this is real Space Ghost you're talking about.
It's all Space Ghost. There is no other kind of Space Ghost.
Oh, because the talk show Space Ghost is just canonically the same Space Ghost.
Yeah, it is.
Why are you saying it like this?
Well, it is.
Why are you just, I don't know, you just have an attitude about you. I'm looking up these chameleons on a wiki. They're not weak to anything. Basilisks are dangerous, as you might expect, for their petrifying gaze attack. Fuck that shit. You should have white magic to have the white, thus be immune. Fuck!
Ray by Day says, I didn't have Boomerang because as a kid I thought it cost all the money. Boomerang was on like, Cartoon Network, like, in the afternoons.
Well, yeah, I think that was like... That was like them trying to get you to pay for Boomerang. It was like, here's your 2 free hours of Boomerang.
I watched original Space Ghost on Boomerang on Cartoon Network.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to run with this one. And
you beat that big ogre, and you can't even beat these 3 little guys.
Dude, these things, Petrify is the cheapest thing in the fucking universe, because I'm in this like 8-floor tower with no save points, and these guys can just like do Petrify once and turn my whole team to stone, and I just lose.
It's the
cheapest thing in the universe. Magic. Let's do a berserk. We'll get a berserk going. We'll this wiki, this guide site thing gives me a good tip, which is that there's a special piece of armor I could put on my white mage to make them immune to petrify, and that'd be great. I didn't realize that I should do that. We're gonna do silence. Nice, I escaped. Good.
I feel like I don't need to be a superhero, but I do want like a wrist, like a gauntlet with like buttons that do stuff.
This is we're going to desktop capture. I just have this window here and then like guides and maps over here.
Oh my
god.
Hello, Spicy Knife.
Spicy Knife, what a great name.
Super Spicy Knife is the full name.
Oh, actually that name's terrible.
Yeah.
So close to a good screen name. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. What am I doing? Oh, I'm changing my black garb. Put on the white rope. If it stops you from being petrified.
You know what's funny? If you scroll down, we've got the like different like widgets, like the Twitch widgets. We've had this stupid fucking jack-o'-lantern.
I know, it's so good.
Donation thing. We put it there for a Halloween marathon like literally 7 years ago.
Not that many.
Yeah, I think it was 7. Like genuinely, I think it was 7.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible.
I'm gonna have to do a boss now. Let me... Does it tell me the boss? Where? There's a lot of great information on this site, but it could be clearer.
I feel like that's the price you pay doing something as stupid as playing Final Fantasy II.
What?
Well, make your case. How is it not a stupid thing to do?
It has a really ambitious and interesting level system.
Okay.
It's kind of like, I guess the closest thing I can think of that it's like nowadays is like Elder Scrolls. It's like the more you do something, the better you get at it. This guy, Ice.
Well, then my question is,
Gigas.
why aren't you playing Elder Scrolls?
Because Elder Scrolls sucks.
It doesn't. It's good.
Why aren't you playing it?
I recently did play Elder Scrolls. Morrowind. I played Morrowind recently. The good one.
Okay. I don't think... Whatever.
You don't think what?
I think the mechanical sides of those games have never been, like, super compelling.
I've got the, I have the, I can't remember what it's called. It's called, like, it's called, like, real combat or, like, working combat mod. It's, like, some sort of funny, slightly insulting name.
Mm-hmm.
But it basically doesn't change the game at all, except for it removes the role. It turns it from an RPG combat into an action combat, where it doesn't roll to determine whether you hit something. It like introduces a physic.
No.
Just like, did you swing and connect?
Fuck.
Then it hits. You know. And I
Okay.
feel like that's the way to play Morrowind these days.
That sounds good.
It is good. So it's the exact same
I
game,
didn't-
except
I didn't know you
we-
could swing at something and hit it and still miss it in
Yeah.
Morrowind. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, you can do a bad combat roll. The issue is that it makes the beginning of that game too hard, but it also makes later parts of the game too easy, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I think it makes
Later parts of the game too easy. Okay.
right, because your character's so good at hitting things that it's like you're like doing all this damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that sort of idea reminds me a lot of what's going on in Final Fantasy II, where it's like they have this ambitious system, but there's so many moving parts to it that there's lots of things that they didn't really account for. Like a lot of people, like I'm about to switch my fighter from the sword that they're using to the blood sword, and the blood sword is like has the worst stats in the game, but
it sucks stats from the people
you
absorb.
absorb 1/16 of the enemy's health when you hit them, which isn't a lot if you're fighting a tiny little nothing enemy, but if you're fighting a giant boss like this one, it suddenly does a ridiculous amount of damage.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool. And I think that's one of the fun things about these old RPGs is like sometimes there are just certain strategies that almost sort of break the game. And Final Fantasy II is kind of known for those. Though I think it's kind of like overblown. Like this Berserk
Good
spell.
music.
Do you like this music?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think a lot of people don't like this so much.
Don't like Final Fantasy II's music, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I was streaming this earlier and people in the chat were like, "Oh, this is abusing my ears."
I mean, they were not using sophisticated hardware here.
Oh, wow. Good point. Those bleeps and bloops.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of...
in the chat says Final Fantasy II has the best soundtrack. What the fuck?
Oh, wow. Okay, damn.
I mean, I recognize it. Before we even started streaming, we joined the thing, and I was like, this song is good, and also it sounds like Pokemon.
Okay. I first heard this song in the Final Fantasy rhythm game, Theater Rhythm. Oh, I'm not even hurting this guy. Yeah, Theater Rhythm, one word. Oh, he's cursed now. Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're Oh wait, no, maybe I'm wrong. It looked for a
Maybe
second
this
like
guy
it was
needs
cutting off part of the screen,
some
but
fire.
I think it's fine.
Maybe this guy needs fire in his face, you know?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not. Cutting
That's
off
so much.
I've been doing spring cleaning. That's
nice.
what my week's been.
I did a little bit of that a week or two ago.
That's winter cleaning.
Hell yeah!
Dumbass.
What's up? Boss down. Curse level up.
So you ready? You ready for my list of things that I've done?
Everything's coming up. Final Fantasy 2 party.
Everything's coming up. Rickard
Slauson.
Lilliams.
SLAWSON Slauson.
So you know the office door.
The office door. Yes, I know the office door.
The big stupid door that doesn't shut properly, so you gotta put a sock in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a sock in it.
Do you remember why it doesn't shut properly?
Yeah, because the frame is all fucked up.
Yeah, the frame is askew it's a metal frame inside of a brick doorway, and it is the top outside corner of the door is pushed in by like 4 inches. It was like 4 inches askew, and I've been trying to fix it for the full year that I've lived here. It's been like almost 11 months, I think, that I've lived here. And the last week I just got so mad at it. I was like, I'm not stopping until I have either won or died.
Yeah.
So I took some pliers and I started like, you know, getting some leverage in spots where I thought maybe it's catching, like on the inside. Like there's these like aluminum sheets or maybe even steel sheets that are covering what I think is a wood frame. And then I also went at it with a hammer, both to again pry but also to bash. And then at some point I just was like, okay, here we go, and I heaved, and it snapped into place perfectly. Perfectly into place.
So I was trying to do a game while you were saying that, so I kind of missed. What exactly did you do to it?
I was going at it with pliers and a hammer to like pry and bash in the frame into place in the doorway.
Okay,
and it's final push
because it was too far pushed into the office.
It was too far pushed into the office, and then it was like, because it's like a fucked up weird material, it was like
it's like
catching
metal
in parts, and I think someone had tried to like keep it from falling out of the doorway, and so they had put like this big metal spike in the brick that was keeping it from moving. But it was keeping it from moving into the right spot.
Yeah.
So I finally pushed it, and it landed perfectly into place. But the frame is still like wobbling. So I ordered some Loctite expanding foam sealant.
Nice.
And sprayed. I used up a whole can.
Oh, my boys are confused.
Oh no.
I
used up a whole can. I only actually was able to like seal about 80% of the gap, but it is not going anywhere. It is stuck absolutely.
Nice.
It also has improved so the door totally shuts.
Great.
Like is functionally a door now.
You know, you know how in Pokemon when a Pokemon's confused, they have a chance to attack themselves? In Final Fantasy games, it's like that, but they really attack themselves and other party members, like full damage.
It's not like
a little slap.
Yeah, I think the Pokemon thing is like it does 1/5 of your total health.
Yeah, no. When you get confused in Final Fantasy 2, your party just starts like whole ass fighting itself, and it's awful. No, that was my mage. She had the fire magic.
Oh no,
bruh.
You need the fire magic for the plant monster.
I need the fire magic for the plant monster. It's science. It's fucking science. Oh, Jesus. Wait, he just tried to attack the dead character. Well, thanks.
So the door shuts. It has with the door shutting all the way and the foam sealer. It has greatly improved the sound dampening quality of the door.
Great.
So it's better. It's better that way too. But I realized when I was trying to show Isaac, like, hey, look what I did. I fixed the door.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to open the door and was like, you know that the outside of this door has no door handle, right? It was now closes too good to be able to be opened from the outside. And I kind of had forgotten that the outside has no door handle because I never have to open it from the outside.
It was never closed before.
It was never closed before, so I didn't realize it. So I also bought a door handle and I put that in today.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's like, it's funny because the way the door is, there was some sort of like latching mechanism that was functional at some point in this door's past. That is long gone. That day is long gone. So I couldn't put the door handle that I bought in the appropriate place on the opposite side of the door to the inside door handle. So now it's like 8 inches up and it's like very goofy. Like it's offset by 8 inches, but it works. It totally works.
That's good.
Yeah. I also I rotated my entire living room by 90 degrees.
Nice.
The couch is now against the brick wall, and instead of sharing a wall with the office, the TV now shares a wall with the second bedroom.
The TV now shares a wall with the second bedroom. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of in the way of the office door.
So that is part of why I didn't do that in the first place. But the office door is so big that it doesn't feel like it's blocking it basically at all.
Okay.
But yes, it is like you walk now past the TV to get into the office.
There's a big cross on the floor in this level of the tower.
Wow, and there's an upside down cross right there.
That's the kind of shit we never got in America on the NES, was all the crosses that were in every Japanese game.
That's so strange. Did they not want there to be crosses where all these demons live?
I guess that's what it is.
Or maybe it's just that they didn't want, because I can't imagine America being like,
or
we
like
can't have crosses.
Yeah, well, I think Nintendo of America specifically was just so afraid of it that I think they stayed away from it. Like, at some games it's like the priests bring characters back to life, and then like a Christian might have been like, that's Satanism, like raising the dead, even though they're
during a time when, like, look at these little orb guys, like there would be like 1,000 people who thought that this game was satanic because of that. There would be like letters to newspapers about Final Fantasy.
Oh my god, Curse leveled up again? That slaps. And these little red orb guys, by the way, Keith, this is classic Final Fantasy enemy Bomb. Its first appearance, actually. Many Final Fantasy fans will be familiar with Bomb.
Today, you fought Bomb earlier. So this is not first appearance.
This game represents the first time in the series that a Final Fantasy game contained the monster Bomb.
Thank you for your precise language.
Yep. I
replaced my
Wait. You know the signs like, no parking, vehicles will be towed at owner's expense.
Yeah.
I saw another one today that said vehicle will be towed at vehicle owner's expense. Like they needed to get more specific. I like the idea of somebody that went, oh, if they need to move my car, the owner of the business will pay to have my car towed. That's so sweet of them.
I bet that would be an amazing lawsuit. I'm sure that there is a lawsuit over this somewhere where someone was able to at least get in a courtroom and say like,
Yeah.
no, it said that the Starbucks owner would do it.
Yeah, right.
It said that the owner of the tow truck company would pay.
would tow it at their expense.
You just got me re-mad about the time that I was like, I had my car towed. This happened actually 2 times that my car was towed for basically a mistaken reason. And I had to like pay for Ubers and tows and court fees. And then like the case gets thrown out of court and you're like, but I'm out $500 each time this happened because I got pulled over for no reason.
What happened?
We've definitely talked about this before, but I will go into it quickly.
Woo!
One of the times is easier to explain. I had some like court fee that I had paid, and they had listed it as no, that wasn't it. I had a warrant out because I had a suspended license and that I hadn't dealt with. And I learned about the warrant, and I unsuspended my license, and
You
for
turned
some
yourself
reason
in.
the warrant
You went down to the police office and said,
no, I went to the DMV.
lock me up,
I went
put
to
me
the
in the
DMV.
slammer.
No, the cop said that. The cop pulled me over and said, you were driving on a suspended license and you have a warrant for your arrest. And so I was arrested and my car was towed. And then I went to I had to, pay for Ubers. I spent like 6 hours in the jail. I saw the judge. I said, Judge, there is no warrant out for my arrest. I don't have a suspended license. And he like checked something and was like, yeah, you're right. This thing was paid, so you're good to go.
Oh my God.
And I was like, it's like, I'm good to go, but there's no one to pay for all this money. I also was on my way to work too, so I had to call out of work. So I missed a day of work. I had to pay for an Uber. I had to pay to get my car out of the impound. And it was all out of like some stupid mistake that like the cops or the town made. And I'm out hundreds of dollars for it. And then that same thing basically happened a second time. I wasn't arrested, just the car was towed, but it was the same thing. Anyway, fuck the police. There's a lot of attention obviously paid to like when cops kill someone that they shouldn't have killed, which is anyone that they kill pretty much. And rightfully so, but not as much attention paid to just the hundreds of thousands of little ways that cops make life miserable for everyone all the time.
Yeah.
Which is, bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I put on a new toilet seat. I don't know if you remember my toilet seat, Kylie, but it was plastic. It was just in here when I moved in.
I think I remember it sucking.
Yeah, it sucked, and it also was loose. Like, it, shifted around a lot, and it always felt like it was gonna break or snap. I replaced that with a normal-ass toilet seat for adults made of enameled wood.
Regular enameled wood.
Enameled wood. That's what your toilet seat's made out of.
Sure.
I mean, you could have like an acrylic toilet seat.
That's what most toilet seats are made of.
Acrylic?
Enameled wood?
Enameled wood, yes. Most toilet seats are enameled wood.
Huh. Okay.
Are you not believing me, or are you...
I am believing you. I just didn't realize that, I guess.
The bowl itself is made of porcelain, and I think maybe people think it's...
Yeah, I guess
the seat is also porcelain.
I guess that's kind of what I always assumed, if it was enameled wood.
Yeah, I think porcelain, I don't know if the concern is that it's not sturdy enough, or if the concern is that it's too cold for your little butt. Or whatever size butt one may have. But yeah, enameled wood.
Woo! Okay.
Who are these crowbats?
Those were imps. They suck because they're another enemy that has that confusion spell, and they're resistant to all magic. And so I didn't. There's like 7 of them, but there's only 4 of me, so I have to. They're gonna get a chance to confuse me no matter what. I wanted to get out of there.
Yeah.
So I did. And now I need to go up here. We're closing in on the last few floors here. Oh, here's one of these petrifying people, but I'm not as scared of it because I have one guy who's immune. What are these things? Weren't weak to anything.
And then finally, my final thing, haven't done it yet, but I got knobs for my kitchen cabinets.
Nice.
Because I'm I
A
don't
lot of
know
home
if anyone
adult
lives
stuff.
in an apartment with a cheapo landlord
Yeah.
who didn't put knobs on the cabinets.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't
gotta
do
put
that.
knobs on the cabinets. I emailed them about it, and they were like, "It's just not our policy to put knobs on the cabinets."
What the fuck?
And I was like, "Can I put knobs on the cabinets?" And they were like, "We'll check. We'll ask."
Like, you're the
And-
first person that's asked about this. Hey, how come none of the apartments have
Yeah.
knobs
Hey,
on the
yeah,
cabinets?
I thought I was gonna be cool. So this is now. I'm so mad at So there was a woman named Jenny. Shout out to Jenny. She was British. She was the property manager when I moved into this building 5 years ago, and remained the property manager there when I moved away and didn't live there for 2 years, and was still the property manager when I moved back
All right.
last year.
You got another boss here.
And a couple months after moving here, Jenny being like, "Hey Jenny, I have this issue," and it was like, the email came back from like a management company being like, "Jenny's no longer with us."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ooh, this is now
Yeah,
about
Jenny
1,000% more."
Sorry, Jenny's been disappeared.
Yeah, Jenny's gone. Oh, it gets even better than that. There is definitely a Jenny has been disappeared conspiracy theory ripe for the. I just need about 100 other people to care, and then we can start the conspiracy theory.
The Thunder Gigas is even tougher than its Fire and Ice cousins. Oh no!
Oh, no.
The good news is that its Thunderbolt 12 attack only hits a single enemy. The bad news is it has 150 defense, 2500 HP, and a truly ridiculous set of normal attacks. You may need a few castings of Berserk to hurt this guy, especially if you haven't leveled the Scourge spell to take advantage of its weakness to poison. I really haven't. Alternatively, the Blood Sword can pierce its defense quite easily. Yeah, we know about the Blood Sword.
So I get this like very like Jenny was just a person. Now it's like a management company, right? So all of a sudden I'm dealing with a management company instead of Jenny.
That fucking sucks.
It sucks. Wait, you're talking about the management company?
Yeah,
thing, or
no, like
okay, yeah.
the difference between having a person versus a company to talk to about problems with your house is a night and day difference.
Yeah. And I also spent an entire year being like, all of a sudden I'm dealing with this management company. Does that mean that my building got sold? Like, are they going to empty it out of tenants and turn it into like a mall? Because that's totally possible. Are they going to raise my rent because it's now this like company instead of just Jenny who like lived? Or like she had like
she was a person.
She lived, and we don't know if she lived now. But I had a couple back and forth. Like I had this big leak in my ceiling, and I was like, "Hey, I need someone to fix this leak in my office, and also like the drywall is peeling off my ceiling. Can you send someone to come fix it?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, we definitely can do that." And they never came.
Oh
and then
yeah,
it leaked
definitely,
again,
for
and I was
sure.
like, it's still leaking, and we need someone to we need someone to.
Oh, what's that leak? Yeah, I'm getting
we'll
right on it.
like,
Yeah, I'm doing
okay,
it right
so
now. I'm telling the guy.
definitely someone came and fixed the leak in the roof, but no one has fixed the hole in my ceiling. So that's the problem. And I never heard back. And then they like lost a rent check and they charged me a $50 late fee for it. And I emailed them like, hey, I want a refund for this rent check. Because when you told me you didn't have it, I just went and gave it to you like that day.
Dude, this is what the first episode of The Grinder was about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was.
It literally was.
Check out The Grinder. It's great. That pilot still holds up.
Hilarious show.
Unsung, truly unsung. Unless you are a longtime Run Button viewer, and then it's very sung.
It's very sung, yeah.
But that was the last time that I heard from them. Was them saying, "Hey, you owe us an extra $50 for being late on your rent," which again I was not late on my rent. And that was like 6 months ago. And I've emailed them several times and just stopped getting responses. And so now my water heater's broken. And I emailed them and didn't hear back. And then for 2 days, didn't hear back. And so I texted Jenny's number. And I got a response from the management company person being like, Jenny is no longer with us.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Dude, we gotta go find Jenny. What the fuck did they do to Jenny?
It was like, so the two things happened immediately to my brain, which was one, obviously I didn't have Jenny's normal cell phone number.
Right.
I had her work phone that they took over. But then the other half of me was like, this is a conspiracy theory. They've kidnapped Jenny. They've killed her. They stole her phone.
She's dead now.
She's dead now.
She was live, but now she dead.
So it's the same person, Aurora, who's been answering my emails for the Mayfair, for the management company thing, and so I was like, okay, so at least it's the same person that I was getting emails from. So I told her, like, okay, can you check your emails? Because I haven't gotten an email back from you in like 7 months. And they were like, okay, yeah, we'll check our emails tomorrow. And then tomorrow came and went with no email. And then the next day, I would no email again. And so I emailed that night. It's now been 48 hours since them saying, I will email you. I sent another text being like, hey, I never got an email from you. And my water heater's broken. Like, will you email me back? And they were like, oh yeah, we'll send someone Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
Yeah, we're doing it.
And we'll check our emails. We'll respond to your email. It has again been 2 days, no email. Wow. I even checked to make sure I have the right email. I know it's the right email because it's the email that I was emailing with them from. It's just like, why can I fucking not get an email from these people?
Totally amazing.
Where's Jenny? She answered all my emails and texts. I just gotta start using the phone because she answered the cell phone.
Yeah.
But it's like, answer your emails.
Yeah, answer your emails. Whew. So I made it through another boss. I'm incredible. It was stressful.
Congratulations.
I'm running low on this MP stuff. I hope that's not important.
It's not.
I just got another ability for my mage, though, that one of the ones that people say is abusive, where she can suck MP from other enemies, even from team members, and even from people that don't have any MP. So it's just like I'm an MP fountain.
Nice.
But Guy, not so much. Not so
Look how much
lucky.
gil you have.
Yeah, I kind of ran out of things to buy. That happened. If I go to the magic page for Maria, you can see some of the nonsense going on in this game. all these numbers. The number before the dash means the spell's level, and the number after it means like how close you are out of 100 to the next level. And it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on. I need to get this one up. How does this one have 0 XP? I've done it twice. Osmos.
Got it.
It's Osmos. I think some of these, though, I think even though most of these are not even complete words, I think the ones like Thunder are still getting over a 4-character limit by like making up new characters that are actually 2 letters in one thing. I think this is like THUNDR.
Yeah, you can see that the S's look different sometimes.
Like fire is a 4-letter word. Like fire and stun, you can see how they just look totally spaced normally, and then like blizzard is totally nuts. It's like they're literally touching.
But if you look at the SE in curse and then the SR in berserk, it's like way off. Like it's just it looks like a different font.
Yeah. But it does the job. This is a fan translation. It's there's 2. There's an old one and a slightly less old one. This is the slightly less old one.
Is it really that hard just to like get rid of those limits?
Apparently, yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know. Well, I think it's hard if you don't have the source code to the game, which of course you like. I think if you had the source code, it'd be a different story.
I have the source code.
If you ask Square Enix, it's hard. Even today, it's hard to get text right on an English translation of a Final Fantasy game because the text in the Pixel remasters is nuts. And when you enter a name, no matter what you enter, it gives you a warning that's like, just so you know, some characters might not display properly. Like, why? What are you talking about? What?
Damn.
Square Enix
and
is like the...
It doesn't even say Super Monk.
It doesn't even say Super Monk, so why would you play it? Let's take a look at our maps. We gotta be careful. You know, I mean, of course, there's no save points in the game, and of course, I'm committed to not using save states, but, you know, unless something goes bad, and then I might use a save state. You know?
I'm watching you use the save state.
I'm like, well, I'm just saving in case I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. But if I had to, but I wouldn't.
Have you loaded a save state yet?
I think I've done it twice, and both times were when someone petrified my whole team and I lost instantly. And I'm just like, that is bullshit. That's not anything.
It doesn't count.
That's
fake.
It
doesn't count.
That's
not
fake.
Even the game.
Yeah. I'll abuse the shit out of Berserk and the Blood Sword, but when the game abuses me with Petrify, that's fake. Restart.
Are you using the Blood Sword?
Against those bosses, yeah. But I just got it. This is like I got it earlier today or something, or yesterday. So, okay, so we're here now. And this is Final Fantasy II's idea of what gameplay is we'll put a bunch of doors, and 6 of them will go to fake empty rooms, and 1 of them will go to the right room, and that's gameplay. I don't think it's a very good gameplay. So, you know, I'm using
It
these,
seems like
these
you
map
really
things.
love it.
This is the door thing is the only thing about the game that I think is like abjectly terrible. But you got maps.
Wait,
even
but is
even
the solution
pixel
just don't go down any of the hallways, just keep going up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, almost. But I want to go up and get. There's an item at the top of the. You asshole. Hate this guy.
Atelier says it's exploration. It's immersive.
Yeah, that's right. You feel like you're really in a dungeon full of empty rooms. What are these?
Which, by the way, would be boring in a real life dungeon if you were trying to find cool shit in a dungeon.
That's true.
And there was just 6 places that led to annoyingly long and dangerous dead ends.
Basilisk. It's not weak to anything. It's not weak to anything.
It's weak to poison.
It's not weak to anything.
It's weak to poison.
It's not weak to poison.
It is weak to poison.
It's not. It's not weak to poison.
It's weak to warp.
Wait. Okay. It's not weak to warp.
It is weak to warp and to poison.
I could check if it's weak to warp. It's weak to escaping. I've raised your evasion stat in this game. Oh fuck. Some of the
your evasions, that's the
oh no. Oh, I hate these. This guy sucks.
Your evasion, that's the Europe Song Contest, right?
Yeah. Your evasion. That's what it is. That's when fucking France puts some mimes on stage and they're like, that's art. That's
and then they take
evasion.
off their clothes and then it's like, that's art.
That's really art, actually. Oh god. This is gonna be so bad.
That's easy. Just use the plant is weak to fire and the demon is weak to warp.
I'm sapping you, buddy.
Get sapped.
Hey, buddy, get sapped.
Hey, your guy's confused.
Ah! I think my guy got cursed. Oh no, it didn't get cursed. That is bad.
Does this game feel strategic? Do you feel like you're doing strategies?
Yeah, there's a lot of strategies. I'm trying to strategies right now.
Like what? Like what's going on? What's your
So
thought
the
process here?
blue guy with the horns is a guy who is a boss already, and he's like really dangerous because he like does a bunch of buffs on himself, and so I'm trying to curse him and
Typical
take away
strongman.
typical boss type shit, making himself good at things, and I'm trying to sap away his MP and curse him so that he can't make himself stronger, so that I can kill him. But my fighter's confused, so I'm also getting hammered by my own fighter. And it's a bummer. It's rough, and I want to do berserk, but I can't do berserk to this guy. I guess it doesn't matter. He's got the blood sword.
Do you want to hear one of my favorite noises to make?
Yeah, I want to hear one of your favorite noises to make.
I have this tool that on one it's one end is pliers and then the other end is needle nose pliers, and the handles sort of spin around 180 degrees, and when one tool is away, it's behind with the handle, right? But I like to wave it back and forth because it's spring loaded and it makes a clicky clacky noise. You ready for it?
Yeah. That rules, but here's the problem. Fucking
Yeah.
Rickard's in the back row because he died, and I didn't notice that he was in the back row, so I left him there, and now he can't attack anybody because he's in the back row.
I don't know what that means.
You can't
What is
attack
the back row?
The back row is when you're standing in the back, and so you can't reach anybody with a sword because you're in the back.
Just give him a pike.
He doesn't have a pike, and they don't reach. Ooh, I could try doing a swap on him. That'd be great. When's this guy gonna stop being confused?
Next turn.
Maybe I
One
should
more
try
turn.
Basuna. That's not gonna work.
What is Basuna?
Basuna is a spell that heals the types of status ailments that go away at the end of the battle. But I haven't leveled it up at all, so it probably doesn't heal anything. Spell, Basuna. Basuna, level 1 Venom, that's it. It would need to be level 5 to cure confusion. Cool. I love that.
Why don't you cast Protectra?
That's a different game, Keith. I don't even have that. In this one, it's just protect all the time. I'm sure that guy's mad about it.
Isn't it? I thought his review said it was Proterra all the time.
I have the Gaia drum. I'm gonna use the Gaia drum.
What does the Gaia drum do?
It casts Earth 10 magic spell, but it has a 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 chance of breaking when I use it. Oh, he drank. Don't drink.
No, Devil Bloom, don't drink.
No.
I know you are our enemy, but we still don't want you to drink.
No, it's the other guy who drank.
Oh, the plant?
No, the plant was the Devil Bloom. You know, bloom like a flower.
Oh, sure.
You just
I saw a devil
thought maybe
and I was
this guy
like,
was...
that guy's a devil.
Yeah, he's the devil. His name is Bloom. Devil Bloom at your service.
He's the evil brother of Orlando Bloom.
It's the black sheep. We don't talk. we don't talk
about Devil Bloom.
Yeah, we don't talk about Devil Bloom.
He was in the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie, though. Orlando Bloom was only in the first 4.
Ah! At least he's got the blood sword, so he can't do his full... No! What is that? It can't... What? Can't hit more. That's good, because you're cursed. Ah, fuck you. I think, maybe? You're cursed now? You're cursed now. Good. You're cursed now, huh?
What does the curse do?
The curse halves their defense and their attack, so it renders them pretty useless. Can I just make him go to sleep? Can I just make my fighter go to sleep? Go to sleep. Shush, shush, little bunny. Put your head down.
Is he just confused forever?
I don't know. Maybe. That's fucking bullshit.
I mean, it's like really been like 20 rounds.
Yeah, I think he really just stays confused until the end of the fight.
Can he do non-battle stuff like use items on other people?
No, he's confused.
I don't even remember about pockets.
Yeah, I don't think he does. But in oh no, never mind.
Atelier says in other Final Fantasy games, hitting them knocks them out of confusion. Does that work? You're just gonna kill him.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like this just isn't one of the Final Fantasy games where those little niceties happen.
I never tried casting Basuna.
I checked in the guide and it wouldn't work, so no point. I think I'm just attacking this guy.
How much health does he have left? It doesn't even say.
It doesn't even say. Could you imagine? You just have to hit him and hope that he's gonna die. Oh, he just attacked himself, the fighter.
What is his name Gatos? What is his name?
Gatos, yeah. I don't know why, but it is his name. Fire. Jetson, you're fired. Right? Huh? Remember that?
No, what is that?
Remember? Jetson? The Jetsons?
Oh, from the Jetsons.
The Jettersons?
Like, fired.
You know the Jettersons with George Jetterson? Oh, Bacchus's wine. That's something good. I don't remember what it is, but it's good.
How could you ever know that that's his Bacchus?
Because I just already heard about it. But this is a, this is a fan translation. They're doing their best with what they got. They're doing their best, Keith.
I would have guessed that it was a box wine.
Box wine, yeah. Okay, what is Bacchus's wine? Let's find out. Let's just type in wine. X is wine. Raises the user's attack score by 60 points. Oh, but it's a one-time use. They're quite useful during a boss fight if you happen to get your hands on one. Yeah, sure. Okay. Hey,
So
Rickard. Get in the fucking front row, you idiot.
Just a battle X.
It's just a battle X. Yep.
Battle.
It's a battle X. It's a strength X.
Strength X.
Attack X. I don't know.
Attack X.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna double check. What door. Oh fuck. It's a Terra. It's a Malboro Terra. Malboros Terra are similar to their lesser cousins, though no longer aquatic. Their 7 attacks are capable of inflicting paralysis, which negates evasion and makes further attacks even nastier. They resist both lightning and poison as well. Whatever. Okay, this is actually not so bad. That fucking chameleon guy, though, the basilisk. The basilisk.
Bastardlisk.
Yeah, more like bad-alisk, right?
Yeah. These things. These things.
These things, right?
Oh, but it's got nothing for HP, huh?
It's got 750. That's actually kind of a lot.
I think you'll find that it's not.
Oh,
a lot.
sorry. Yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Idiot. What an idiot.
Yep.
Both him for not having a lot and me for thinking that 750 was a lot. Both of us are stupid.
I don't feel like I need to dwell on it. I'm willing to forgive and forget.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to the Gaia sword.
Fickle Pickle Pie says Basuna level 5 cures confusion.
Oh, does it?
Did you know that already? You said it like you know.
Yeah.
That already.
Oh, yeah. I looked it up on the stream.
You said that Basuna wouldn't cure confusion.
No, Basuna level 5 because my Basuna is only level 1.
Well, level it up. You're getting confused all the time.
Well, but I don't. I'm in the middle of a dungeon.
Can you not level up in here?
I have to. Well, I have to level up Basuna by casting Basuna a ton. I'd have to cast it like 400 times or something.
Well, kill the chameleon and cast it a few times.
Kill the chameleon.
His blood is gold.
What do I do with my turn? Okay. Let's just like pound this thing and hope it goes away. Okay. Okay. I kind of overdid it, actually. That is the main strategic element that's missing from later Final Fantasy games and later versions of this game, is that in newer Final Fantasy games, if you tell a character to attack an enemy and the enemy dies before that character's turn, they'll just attack a different enemy. But in these older ones, they will just their attack will just miss if the enemy's already dead. So there's a whole strategy about well, you don't want to tell everyone to attack the same character because if the monster dies early, you wasted all those attacks. So you have to think a lot about who's going to attack what.
Pokemon does that for double battles in Gold, and actually I think for several generations.
Nice. We stand. We stand.
Yeah. Obviously, Pokemon is introduced and then totally destroyed many, many different major mechanics over the course of its life.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, choosing to make the whole new game but with different gimmicks, or make the same old game but with new gimmicks instead of expanding on any gimmick.
Right.
Double battles is really one of the better ones for sure.
It's a good. I mean, they've stuck with. It's still there, right?
It's not really.
Oh.
I mean, it was if what you wanted from Gold was for that to be the one with the most double battles, Really, probably actually Gen 3 had the most double battles. Now that I think about it, maybe I don't know.
Okay.
But it really was like at its peak, the first gen or two that it was around, and then it's been sort of not around since then.
Oh, oops.
In fact, Arceus has if you aggro multiple multiple Pokemon, if you aggro multiple Pokemon and get into a battle, then your one Pokemon battles all of the Pokemon that you aggroed. And I'm like, it's kind of fun. Like I don't mind it, but I'm also like, come on, I have all these Pokemon. Why am I not like throwing out another Pokemon to battle these 6, like, you know,
right? Yeah, that makes sense.
Psyducks or whatever.
Okay, I'm getting. Oh, I'm not really that close to the end, am I? But there's no more.
That's why we're gonna wrap it up.
There's no more bosses, though. I actually am. I'm close. I'm just not as close as I wanted to be. Are we wrapping up?
I mean, you don't have to stop streaming, but I'm gonna stop streaming.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting.
Well,
tired.
now you do actually have to stick with me till the end of the tower because it's almost over.
You just said you weren't as close as you thought you were.
I'm not, but I thought I was really, really close. There's no more bosses.
How many?
How many what?
More bosses?
0.
Okay. And so what, you just have to run through?
I think I just have to go through like 2 more floors.
Can you repel?
I can warp home.
I mean, but can you use a repel to keep Pokemon away?
I'm gonna... Oh, that kind of repel. I thought you meant repel down the side of the tower with a rope.
No, that's called an escape rope.
Oh, right, of course, escape ropes. Oh, escape ropes are so nice. See, this is why Pokemon is more like Dragon Quest. It's because Dragon Quest has an item that's just like escape rope, and it's great. And Final Fantasy doesn't have that, and it makes it a lot harder.
And probably more boring.
More boring.
Right?
Yeah, we're on the same side. Dragon Quest is better than Final Fantasy. I agree. All right, this is our last...
I like how your guys slowly back away from...
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna just go this
they're
way.
Like, it's like they're in Jurassic Park and they're like trying not to let it see you move.
Right. What is an hourglass? We're gonna look up hourglass real quick.
An hourglass is an old timekeeping device that has an amount of sand that passes through a small opening.
How much sand?
Enough to where it takes 1 hour.
Whoa,
is a way of measuring a single hour.
Holy!
And so when the sand
crap.
runs out, you know that 1 hour has passed.
Oh my god! I thought hourglasses just meant wait for the program to load.
No, that is fuck, what are those called? Damn.
Beach balls, propellers.
No. What's it called when you have like a digital calendar but it looks like a real calendar?
Oh, skeuomorphic calendar.
That's a skeuomorphism, Kylie.
Yes, it is. And I'm technically wrong when I say that I couldn't level up Basuna all the way right now because, I can't because my guy's paralyzed still. I should help them with that. Because this game has that it has like the, oh no, it's just because he's hurt. Okay, I'll heal my guy then. If I select a spell, like if I say cast Basuna, but then I hit B to cancel it, and then I say actually cast Basuna anyway, then that counts as 2 Basuna casts. And if I go and cancel it and do it again, now that's 3. And I can just sit here and select a Basuna and cancel it for like 4 hours, and that would probably get me to level 5 if I wanted to.
Huh, that seems like a strange glitch.
Yeah, a similar thing was in Dragon Quest 3, where you could select parry and then cancel it, and then select attack, and then you'd do both.
This is like the double shot from Halo 2.
But it only works on the top 3 characters. It doesn't work on the bottom one because once you pick something for them to do, it executes the whole turn selection, and so you don't have a chance to cancel it. That makes sense.
Why would it take so long to level up Basuna? Surely these high level monsters would give you more XP towards Basuna.
I don't know if that's how it works or not. And the thing is, like...
Wow, you didn't even cast Basuna?
No, I picked Cure, but then we ended up escaping anyway.
Damn.
Because I don't have any need for Basuna. Nobody's anything. Oh, fuck! Fuck!
What happened?
Everyone's getting confused.
Yeah, you wish maybe you would cast Basuna, huh?
Well, I mean, you said you're not going to stay for 4 hours while I grind up Basuna, so I had to just, you know.
Well, you could have at least given it the 10 or so that you did.
No, it still counts.
Oh.
It counts as soon as I say to do it.
I feel like these high-level monsters should be leveling up your Basuna spell fast instead of slow.
I'm not sure if they do. They might. I mean, I did...
You don't know, really?
I really don't know. And a lot of the... You know, it's an NES game, so a lot of it's like people just kind of doing their best guesses from playing it. A lot of, like, the systems are kind of more well documented for the remakes. This is the original, so...
Yeah.
What the fuck am I gonna... I just have to escape, and I won't. Oh my god! Holy
Nice.
shit!
Nice.
Goat. Guy, you're the goat.
Goat guy.
You're the goat guy. You're the goat guy.
Hey, they call me the goat guy.
Hey, they call me the goat guy.
They call me the goat guy.
I'm the goat guy.
I'm the goat.
Are you being the goat right now? No, I'm not. I don't want to be the goat. Are you being the goat?
People call me the goat guy because I eat grass. Because I like it.
Fuck yes. Go, 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 go. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, they call me the goat guy, not the go guy. Sorry.
We're getting out of here. We're leaving.
Here's a question. You seemed like kind of confused about running away, like you didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah. Because it's based on your character's evasion, and for most of the game, none of the Guy just got high enough evasion to escape from monsters like that like a minute ago. And for the whole entire game thus far, he basically hasn't successfully run away from anyone. And Furion is the only one who's good at running away because his evasion is like maxed out. But Furion got confused, so I was like, oh, well, I'll never escape now. My escaper guy is confused.
Hey,
But then it worked.
but I'm the goat guy.
I'm the goat guy, but I'm confused now. Escaped. Fucking, they can't get me. I just escape. And here is just another floor. I need to... Wait! Minwoo! Wait, okay. You're not gonna be a boss, are you? You're gonna be my friend. I'm just gonna I'm putting a save state here for no reason.
Good.
0 reason.
Hey, I saw that little Kirby symbol, new Kirby game this month. You excited?
No. What?
Why
would
not? It looks really good.
Oh, but all the Kirby games look really good, and then they're like fine.
No, that's not true. And
I've
already won this argument literally years ago.
The seal on this
on
door.
Run Button.
My daughter and I, we just played through Spring Breeze and Kirby Superstar together, and we finished that. That was fun.
Good. Remember we had this argument about
Yeah, of course. The seal
Kirby
on this door is
64.
extremely strong. I'll give it all I've got. Stand back. Whoa! Minwoo, did you blast so hard you fucking blasted yourself to death?
I fucking fucking blasted
Go
myself to death.
through the door. This was my destiny.
I really wanted to fucking kill myself for you, dog.
Minwoo!
Minwoo.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Short for minimum woo.
All right, and now we get the spoils of war. Agility increased. How do these things work? Now I'm gonna actually go read real quick to see how these work. But
you talked to agility first, so you only get agility.
Let's see here. Because I want to make sure I don't have to it's whoever character you make talk to the orb gets the agility, so you have to pick the right characters. Which character stat they raise? Oh, okay. All 4 crystals raise one character stat by 10 points. Which character stat they raise is random though, so save your game and keep talking to each crystal, checking if they raise the stat of whichever character you prefer, and loading your game and repeating the process. They can't mean really save. They can't mean saving like saving.
They must mean save state.
You can only save on the world map. Yeah,
they're just like, no one's playing this on original hardware.
No,
I'm not
man,
I'm not even considering that that's possible.
Right, yeah. Well, I guess that's true because it's a Famicom game. This is an English guide, so how could you be, basically, right?
Yeah.
The crystal responds, I bestow upon thee the ultimate magic. The Ultima Tome. Which I think is not that good because the requirements for making it good are really hard. Here I am, I'm back!
I believe it's pronounced ultimatomy.
And I'm gonna go ahead and save it.
Well, congratulations, Kylie. You did it.
Thank you
made
so
your way
much.
through the dungeon.
Yeah, I've only
just
got
like everyone watching
more.
can make their way to contentburger.biz to support the show. Like Kylie has supported their characters in Final Fantasy.
Yes. Yeah, treat us like I treat Maria and Guy, please.
Yes, the goat.
Look, this is where I was. This is where I just finished. This is where I am now. That's chapter 20. And the last one is chapter 23. That's so close.
That's really close.
So close. All right.
Pandemonium Castle sounds like
sounds
wild shit going on.
Sounds like
there.
some serious business. Look at this. Look at the ocean in this game. Look how it moves. It's like
it moves weird.
The tiles. All right. Well, other RPGs on this system don't have oceans that look as good. This is all.
Okay, so actually, I changed my mind. I really like it.
Fuck you. Look at my boat.
I really like
bop,
how
though.
the white lines inch their way across the blue.
Okay, but look how my boat cruises, though. Are you ready?
Sure.
Wah!
Oh, it's a boat. Okay, yeah, I see that.
Beep, 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 beep. Boop, boop,
I'm
boop, boop,
sorry,
boop, boop, boop.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Oh, fuck. It's just a bunch of guys.
Hey, are you somehow watching this, but you don't know about the Run Button YouTube? That's weird. This is a weird one for you to have just found.
It happens.
You should go to youtube.com/runbutton and subscribe there.
I did a Final Fantasy II stream in the middle of the night where my mic was too quiet for anyone to hear me, and I was really tired, so I mumbled the whole time, and somebody was like, cool stream, I'll check back for some more. And I was like, really? This was the one that hooked you?
When was that? I don't
know. It was like a week ago or something. I made it unlisted. It was on YouTube, actually, not Twitch, but I made it unlisted because it was bad and unlistenable. But not this one.
No,
this one we
was
finished
good.
the tower.
Yeah, we checked mics beforehand.
Keith, look at this world map. Look at this globe.
No.
Look at this globe.
That's a whole globe.
It's a very, very slow globe, but it is kind of a globe. It's impressive. I thought I was cheating when the Pixel Remaster gave me maps of everything, but then the world map was just here. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Keeps like, what? I have to say something about this globe now?
What a globe it is.
It's such a globe.
Look how it turns
Let's look
from the
at-
top down. It starts on the top and goes to the bottom.
Well, it goes wherever I want it to go.
What? No, I mean, are you rotating it?
Yeah, I choose where it
Oh,
goes.
okay.
This
I
is
thought
where I
because
am.
it's a globe. I thought it was rotating like in space, but you're just
That'd be
rotating
sick.
it.
No, yeah, I was just rotating it.
But it refreshes from the top down like a Kindle.
Cool. Oh yeah, that makes
I really like
rotating it
this-
up the most dramatic effect because
I
both
really
of
like
them
this
are going top.
quarter hertz refresh rate here. That's
Sick.
my favorite number of hertz is 1/4 of one.
Still impressive.
Yeah, no, it's super impressive.
Okay.
It refreshes almost one time a second.
It might be one time a second.
It's not. It's like it's like one time in. Nah, it is more like 1 hertz.
All right, bye.
Bye.